And I am Ellie.
And together we are
E Squared. Welcome back to another episode of Campus Chronicles.
The show brought to you by students for students.
And what are we doing today, Emma?
Today we are here with the president of the film club. And what is your name?
Hey, I'm Josephina.
And so, nice to meet you, Josephina. We're so happy that you're on with us today. And can you tell us the name of the club you run, and can you give us a brief overview of the activities you do there?
Okay, so I'm president of Film Club, as Emma just said. So in Film Club, we get together once a week on Wednesdays at 12. We talk about what kind of films we're interested in filming. We get together the next week and we talk about writing the scripts and then we just plan to shoot them throughout the week, or we just set a day of the week and we film on that day all day, and then the following week or maybe the next day we go ahead and get everything edited, and yeah, everybody's just there bringing their creativity, and it's just fun.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds really cool.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
I mean, I was wondering, I know this sounds kind of like a dumb question, but if you guys actually, how many films would you say you've made? Do you make a lot? In each semester, we at least try to do 2, maybe 3. We did one this past semester where it was me. Like, I was the one that was supposed to act in it, and it was really like a silent film. Well, no, I guess I just had no lines. So we went to the carnival, and I'm just walking around like this lonely person, and I'm getting on the rides by myself, and like it turned out really cool. Yeah.
Like, even with me not talking, just like walking around, and you know, you see everybody's face, like they're like, what are those people doing? Like they have like they have cameras out and they're just recording this one person. And so it's like funny to see the people's faces as they're walking by.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like the film turned out really cool. Like
yeah,
that's cool.
And then this semester I'm really looking to do like a short film series.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so I want to do something like that, to where like we're just making these really cool short films about college life, or like just anything really cool, and just have like episodes of maybe 3 to 5 minutes long each episode.
Okay. And would you say, like, you mentioned they're going to be 3 to 5 minutes. It obviously doesn't take only 3 to 5 minutes to make them. Do you think it, like, the actual process of making the film is way longer than the film itself?
So what I found out is that it is 1 minute a page. So if we write a script, that one page is 1 minute.
Yeah.
So if the film is 3 minutes, that's 3 minutes of script.
Yeah.
Of a script.
Okay.
Wait, no, I said that wrong. Okay, so 3 pages is 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And so when you're filming each scene, you literally have to film over and over again, because you get one angle and then you switch and you get another angle, and then you switch again and you do another angle. So like filming doesn't take that 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It normally takes like a few hours.
Yeah.
And so, like it takes quite a while to actually film that 3 to 5 minute
That's actually
film.
interesting. Like, when you watch a movie, you don't think about how long it actually took to make. You know what I mean? And it's cool when you're like, you do have to switch the camera. Like, if me and you were talking, you'd switch it to me, and then you'd switch it to you, and then you'd switch it to Ellie to get her reaction, and like things like that. That is interesting to hear about.
Yeah, and like sometimes in movies, if you ever pay attention, like sometimes the camera's pointed at somebody that's not even talking, because what you're saying, they want to get my reaction.
Yeah.
So like the camera would be on me, even though you're the one that's still talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, it's really cool. Like,
yeah, that is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And, as you mentioned, you said you were the president of film club. So could you give us an idea of, your roles and what inspired you to maybe apply for the position?
So actually, it was really just my turn to be president.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, I wanted to be president anyways, but the person before me, she already graduated. And so since I was just really active in film club, it was already my turn to be president.
Yeah.
So I just became president because it was my turn, and I mean because I really have a passion for filming. So I mean, to be able to be president, I took it. I wanted that.
And do you have any set roles that you have as the president, that only you do, or do you kind of work together with the rest of the film club?
Well, since I'm the president, I mean, I am the one that's in charge of getting everybody together and making sure that we're staying on schedule, and yeah, just finding new people. If there's anybody that's interested in film club, then they can come to me, and I help them get in.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, once again, you are the president, and that implies that there might be other positions within the club that other people can fill, like you have vice presidents or treasury or anything like that.
Yeah, so we have the vice president and we have a secretary.
Okay, so would, if someone wanted to be one of those things, is there, a specific thing you have to do in order to become, say, the president or the vice president or the secretary? Or how does that process work?
So you really just need to be an active member in film club, and if you're showing up every week or just showing up as much as possible and really engaging in film club, you can sign up for that position.
Okay,
Either one. We do already have a vice president and a secretary, but there's always next semester.
Yeah.
If somebody sees or thinks that they want to do that, then they're more than welcome to just shoot their shot.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, and speaking of meeting every week, where do you meet on the campus?
So we meet every week Wednesday in the Connie Gosh in the black box green screen room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And so, are there any skills that, if, say I wanted to join the club, are there any skills that I need already, or can I just join no matter what my skill level is?
No, you could join.
Really?
It doesn't matter if you know absolutely nothing about film club. It's funny, somebody thought that film club meant that we meet once a week just to watch movies.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah, and I was like, no. I was like, I mean, we have the option to go out and watch some movies. But no, you don't need any skills. If you know absolutely nothing about lighting and acting or camera, that's what we're here for, to work together and to teach each other about how to make a short film, how to make a movie, how to do Foley. I don't know if you've heard of Foley.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, Here, would you like to explain what Foley is to the listeners, just in case?
Yeah, so Foley is, when you're watching a movie and I don't know, somebody goes and picks up their phone off of the table and then puts it down, they're not actually recording that sound while they're shooting the movie. So it's somebody outside of that area and they literally just make sounds of everyththem if you're scratching and you have a leather jacket on, you're not actually going to hear it from them filming the movie. There's somebody else outside of this that is watching the movie and they're making the sounds and then it gets put into the movie.
Very neat.
Yeah, so it's super cool. Foley, I had no clue about it.
Yeah.
I found out about it, and I think Foley is the coolest. Is one of the coolest things. I can't believe somebody just gets to make all these sounds.
Getting paid to just make sounds. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And it is. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And so that's actually pretty interesting that no matter what skills someone has, so if just someone is really interested in maybe making films, they can join?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And speaking of joining, if anyone were, to join, how would they contact you or the club and, ask to?
Yeah, so if somebody does want to join, they can always email filmmediaclub@sanjuancollege.edu, or they can go ahead and email me directly. My email is jdelgado, DELGADO05 at my.sanjuancollege.edu.
Okay,
Awesome,
cool.
yeah.
So that's all it takes to just reach out, and then they can go to the next meeting, probably?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Also, that's cool. I mean, usually we don't have guests prepared with their
Yeah, that was actually... Okay,
Thanks
cool.
for that. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like we've been talking about, anyone can join. Would you recommend joining your club, and what are some of the benefits of joining, would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend joining. It's fun. You get to meet new people. You get to explore things that you've never gotten to explore. If you want to do acting as your career, this is a great place to start. I also follow a bunch of groups on social media that do casting calls here in New Mexico.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I can always keep everybody updated in the group if that's really what they want to do, or there's always workshops to learn about lighting, so I can always keep them up to date with that. But yeah, if film club is something that somebody is interested in doing, I would definitely recommend. I love it.
It sounds like you get a lot of good experience, and just joining helps you learn more about anything in that field that you're interested in.
Yeah.
Cool. And can anyone join your club, or is it just restricted to SJC students?
Oh, so actually, yeah, anybody in the community.
Wait,
can,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody in the community can join film club. You do not have to be an SJC student.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, when we did Rush, there was a couple people that weren't even students here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I let them know that you don't have to be a student to join film club.
Oh,
Which I
that's
thought
really...
that was really cool when I had found that out. I was like, oh, okay.
That is really
Anybody
cool.
can come join.
That's pretty neat. Okay, yeah. Cool.
And so you mentioned that there's actors in your group, that you can work on the lighting in your group. So what creative roles can students fill within the film club besides those? Are there a lot of roles that you can fill, or is it just a few?
No, so there's acting, there's directing, there's producing, there's writing. Really, there's so many roles. I can't think of all of them. But
you reckon you could elaborate on maybe some of the roles that those roles fill, or some of the activities they do within those roles?
with directing, you're really just behind the camera. You're never in front of the camera. And so the director is always the one that's yelling cut or action, and they're always directing you in a different way or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe they're suggesting, oh, try to say it this way, or maybe move your arms around and, different things.
Yeah.
Nice. So, just like general directions to the rest of the cast. Okay, cool.
And would you say that a lot of the roles work together on the film? Or, if I'm an actor, because I did theater, and when you're an actor in theater, you kind of just do what the director says. Do the actors help in, writing the script or anything like that, or any of the preparation, or do they just act in it if that's what they're interested in?
No, so what I like to do is, even if you're here just to act, your input still matters.
Yeah.
In the script. So if you can't say something,
yeah,
that's written in the script, you can always come to us and be like, hey, can we go ahead and change this around?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you can work anywhere in film club.
Yeah.
You don't have to just stick to acting if that's what you came here for. If you want to learn about the camera, like, go ahead. Like, you can move to that position.
That's really
a little bit of creative freedom. Okay, nice.
Yeah, because like that's what I want everybody to get from film club, is to be able to do each position. You know, do as many positions as you want. Like, you don't have to just come here and say, oh, like just do one thing. You can do whatever.
Sure. Okay. And are your activities limited to the campus for filming, or do you go out on location sometimes?
And I guess we kind of already answered that, but...
Well, yeah, but... I mean, any notable locations you've been to, I guess?
Yeah. So we do shoot here on campus, but if we want to shoot somewhere else off campus, that's fine. Like, we can go ahead and do that. We do have to get a hold of the advisor and let the advisor of film club know that we're going to be shooting off campus. But yeah, we're definitely able to shoot off campus.
Yeah.
Nice.
If needed or wanted or
Okay, well, that's really cool. And you mentioned there's an advisor that you talk to. Is that like a professor, or is that just who's the advisor, I guess?
Yeah, so the advisor is Rob. He works here at the college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, I was going to say, like, the advisors, so when you want to make a club, so anybody can actually make a club.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can make whatever club that you want to, as long as it's appropriate here.
Yeah.
And so every club has to have an advisor. An advisor cannot be a student.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It has to be a main person here at the college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that is what I was going to ask. Just, that is pretty interesting that anyone can make a club, that they just need, like... Because I guess students come and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when you graduate, then there will be a new president, obviously, but...
Yeah.
In order to make it, like, a long-term thing, there has to be an advisor?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, and speaking of other clubs and, advisors and stuff, are there any clubs on campus that you regularly collaborate with or anything like that?
No, actually, no.
Really?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, no. Rob and I did meet another club member at Rush. I can't remember which club it was, unfortunately, but they are actually wanting to do something with us. So I mean, yeah, any other club can get connected with film club, and if they need us shooting something for them, like a short little commercial or anything like that, then yeah, they would come to us.
And so you do things like that, like if someone needed like a little commercial or something like that, you would do that? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is interesting.
Yeah, we could either do it like for somebody here at SJC or like a little restaurant here in town.
Yeah.
Like if they needed some type of promotion video, it gives film club
like
more
exposure?
Yeah, and more experience to new people, because communication is key. So more communicating with other people outside of the college or inside the college, like it really helps the people in film club to learn like what kind of questions they should be asking somebody that's not in film club. And yeah.
And, like, if they go on to make commercials maybe later in life, like, they get a little experience in doing that and, like, being more, like, the more professional aspects of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So, yeah, definitely good for a resume then.
Yeah.
And would you say, like, putting I was in film club on your resume is, like, something that people look for?
It might not be something that they're looking for, but it'll help you out.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's actually looking for,
well,
were you president of film club? but like if it gets on there, like that's pretty cool. Like they know that you actually have experience in film. So so it does.
And I guess
definitely
that
looks good.
Kind of what I was trying to say. Is like, 'cause it gives you experience, obviously, and okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't. Blah. Hashtag Monday, but.
And like speaking of experiences, do you have any student success stories maybe from your time in film club, or do you know anyone who's gone on to sort of contribute to the community or any other creative projects that you might know of?
No.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. this normally kind of just gets people in the door.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but I can't think of any.
But that's still important,
it's
just
still
like
cool.
having that step forward.
Yeah.
That maybe I don't have that step forward because I've never been in film club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
I mean, either way, I mean, you said people participate in commercials and stuff like that. So even if it's not something like huge, groundbreaking work, it's definitely useful for the community at least. So
Yeah, film club really helps. So with me, joining film club really made me feel more confident in a way. So I was actually in a commercial here in Farmington for one of our local businesses here. So like film club really just made me feel good about actually reaching out and looking for acting positions. So that's a plus, I think. Yeah. I couldn't think of how to say that.
And that is really cool. Like, I like hearing you say that because I've always told people, like I mentioned, I was in theater.
Yeah.
And, like, doing things like that, it really, like, helped my confidence a crazy amount. Like,
yeah.
You don't really think about it until, like, you've moved on from it, which, against my own will, but, but, because I graduated high school, but it really does help you to, like, just put yourself out there more and to meet new people and to try new things. And I think that's something that's super important for someone to find.
Yeah.
And if it's film club, I think film club sounds like a really great opportunity. And if any of our listeners are interested, like, definitely look into that because I think it sounds super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're interested, definitely, reach out, email Josephina here. And, I think we are just about out of time, too. So thank you for coming on our show. It was,
thank
nice
you guys for
you.
having me. Thank you.
We really enjoyed it. And actually, I learned a whole bunch. So, yeah.
Awesome. I hope they learn just as much. And I really hope to see some new faces in Film Club. Again, if you want to go ahead and reach me personally, my email is jdelgado, DELGADO05 at my.sanjuancollege.edu, or you can go ahead and reach out to the Film Media Club at sanjuancollege.edu.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Yeah,
thank you for joining us today, and we hope you have a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll see you all on another episode of Campus Chronicles.
Yes, and we're out. Bye.
Bye.